Everyone wishes to be happy, but our effort to achieve happiness often reeks of desperation. Here's a paradox that will blow your mind. The faster you run after happiness, the more it seems to vanish. Perhaps that might explain why so many people today are anxious, discontent, and altogether miserable. Indeed, the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche wrote, "Happiness is a woman. When you pursue her, she flees from you. But when you flee from her, she pursues you." If Nietzsche's correct, then seeking the happy life is a surefire way to be unhappy. On the other hand, if you abandon your quest for happiness, you're far more likely to find yourself happy. Well, if we're not going to pursue happiness, then what else can we do with our life? Are there better things to pursue? Yes, there are. I'll reveal what they are in a moment. Greetings, folks. I'm Dr. Mark Dillof, and I offer philosophical counseling for all of life's emotional and spiritual challenges. Anyway, what then is better than happiness? Oh, there's lots of things. For example, heroes pursue honor, courage, glory, and sacrifice to a higher cause. Devoutly spiritual people seek to live a holy life. Good-hearted people seek a life of benevolent service to others. Like the song says, "He's not heavy, he's my brother." Mystics devote their energies to awakening, to self-realization, and to enlightenment. But in all cases, a good life is one in which happiness is not sought directly, but rather is a byproduct of living a virtuous life. Aristotle would agree that virtue is conducive to happiness, but in my humble opinion, as necessary as virtue is to a happy life, something more is needed if one is to feel fully vibrant and alive. To feel fully alive, one must be on a quest or a journey. The greatest quests are those in which we set out to fathom life's ultimate questions, such as, who am I? And what is life all about? Then life becomes a philosophical detective adventure. But even something more is needed. Nietzsche said that the purpose of life involves self-overcoming. On one level, that involves the struggle for moral and spiritual perfection. But for Nietzsche, self-overcoming goes beyond that, beyond the moral life. It involves a struggle to liberate oneself from oneself. The great Hasidic master, the Baal Shem Tov, said that every day a person should leave Egypt. He used the Jews' exodus from Egypt in a metaphorical sense. He meant by Egypt a life of slavery or bondage. And so, what is your Egypt? What is your Mizraim, as they call it in Hebrew? To what are you a slave? Is it to food? Is it to certain dark moods like depression, anger, or envy? Yes, misery can be addictive. Are you a slave to your fears? That's a big one. Perhaps you're a slave to a certain way of life, one that you don't believe in anymore, and perhaps never really believed in anyway. Are you a slave to the internet? To Facebook? Whatever it is, self-overcoming involves making an exodus from Egypt, from a life of self-imposed bondage. Anyway, if you wish to have a truly fulfilling life, 3 things are required. Your life must be virtuous. Secondly, your life must be a journey, a mystery quest in pursuit of answers to the deepest riddles of human existence. And thirdly, you must every day seek to conquer yourself, to transform yourself. If you live life as I recommend, you will never be bored, or discontent, or anxious about the morrow. Rather, your life will be a real adventure. And paradoxically enough, my friend, you will find that happiness has pursued you and is knocking at the door. Come in. And now a commercial. I, Dr. Mark Dillof, philosopher extraordinaire, great sage of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, reincarnation of Heraclitus of Ephesus, the Emperor Marcus Aurelius, Shankara, Nagarjuna, Daniel Boone, Harry Houdini, and other notable personages offer philosophical counseling by phone, by Skype, and in person. Email me or call me today, and we'll set up a time to explore many of the questions introduced on this video, but mostly we'll explore your own personal questions, concerns, and life challenges. As a result of our conversations, you'll enjoy that special felicity that comes from self-illumination. There's a link here on my websites where you'll find contact information. Let's get together. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.